How you guys doing? Just lower the volume a little bit. I think this is fine. I think we used to have it like this. Let me just fix it on my side as well. There we go. There we go. There we go. Guys, how you doing? Welcome to day 8 of the trading challenge. 227 bucks to a million. I think maybe, you know, the target's a little bit too high. I don't know. But, you know. Where would we be in life if, you know, our dreams were low? So, you know, we gotta imagine where Elon Musk would be if he was like, you know what, you know, Mars is hard. Let's just go to, you know, to moon. No, we go to Mars. Hope you're doing well, guys. Hope you're doing well. As you see, disclaimer, this YouTube channel, video opinions and so forth, you can read it. Don't copy trade me. I can lose, you will lose, you do your money, I'll do my money, not financial advice, my opinions only. I do this for myself, not you, you know, it's me, not you, so there is that. Beard is growing a little bit. As you see here, yesterday, day 7, we had Chili's long 284 to 312, 28 bucks, biggest win so far. Unfortunately, it could be in like, you know, 50, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, maybe even more than that. Maybe even all the way up to 100 bucks. I don't know, man. It could be a big, but we closed really, really fast. We're going to talk about that trade. You'll see up here, we, you know, longed up here at the bottom somewhere. We closed up here, but, you know, this continued towards upside big time over here. Yeah, can we go to the small time frames, like 50 seconds or something like that? Do we have 15 seconds? No, there is no second time frame up here. Can we go to the chart over here? And now hopefully you read this over here. Chili's USDT Bybit 5 minutes 5-second chart. I hope this goes back long enough. Not this drop over here. This was secondary drop over here. Close there, somewhere over here. So the problem was up here. I mean, we entered down here at this bottom somewhere over here, right? Maybe even lower than that. I don't know. I don't remember. Regardless, it was a 10% move up here, and we exited over here somewhere, maybe a little bit higher up here or something like that. Regardless, the problem was up here that the trade was going very, very quickly towards downside, and I said on the stream that, you know, I don't like you know, this kind of volatility. You know, I like when we enter over here and it slowly builds up, right? I don't like to enter on these falling knife trades. It's just too much volatility, too much emotion, and once it actually starts doing that, it can do this over here. It could have done, you know, this move up here, break up here, and then, you know, do this up here and go towards upside. It's very, very common, right? It does this double bottom up here. It didn't do that. It consolidated up here and just continued towards upside. Unfortunately, we didn't catch entire move, but, you know, we caught something. 28 bucks. We are lucky to be alive, because afterwards, you know, this did pump, you know, hugely towards upside over here, broke the trend over here, and then dumped towards downside. But we are trading 5 minutes time frames, you know, 1 minute time frame, stuff like that, scalping here and there, and you know, there is no problem with the trade so far. By the way, guys, if you go to my channel over here, if you go to my channel, you will notice that on live up here, there is no day 7. There is no day 7. There is day 6, day 5, day 8. There is no day 7. There's a very good reason for that, personal reason, but I, you know, put the day 7 on the on private, so you won't be live over here. That said, I still want to show now, when we are on day 8, that the trade is actually been done. So, you know, nobody called me a liar for you know, 20 bucks from over here. So over here you will see the trade. This is yesterday. trade chilies over here yesterday. Trade, this is the date, that's yesterday's date. This over here is actually 16 because it's after 12 o'clock, but this is, 6:20, 23 my time. And you'll see that, we, PNL, 23 bucks, entry price, exit price, fees, and, profit, 28 bucks yesterday. It says 27.3, but we are counting because we have this rest over here. Right now we are at 312 over here, which is very, very nice. So I just wanted to put that out there, so it's live. We are trying to document every single stream, every single trade, all the way until 1 million or to liquidations. We are either gonna get 1 million or we are gonna get liquidated eventually and lose account. I mean, that's either or. There's nothing in between. It's not like we're gonna go to 20k and it'd be like, you know what, let's stop and I'm gonna go on vacation with 20k. It's not gonna happen, right? So it's either gonna be 1 million or we're gonna get lose the account. And it will be documented, every single stream. That said, we gotta figure out what's gonna happen next and stuff like that, right? But first, before that, there is some interesting development. This chilies right now. Bitcoin's right now going 3% towards downside. It's bleeding like you know what. So we're gonna look at what Bitcoin is doing and try to long or short. We're gonna figure it out. I mean, the stream just started 7 minutes in, so it's gonna take a little while. Also, these streams can last, 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours, depending on how long the trade takes. But eventually the trade does happen. And we talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Dimut, what's up? Hi, didn't you do $100 10 million challenge once? How did that go? I didn't keep up. We did 400 million and we came to like 2,500 or something like that, a little bit more than that. Then we had a whole bunch of losses and then the account went down to 1,007 and then, I stopped trading that and, eventually I just pulled out money. So, there is that. Danny's in the chat. Don't have liquidation in mind if ruin your account at 300. Don't have a liquidation in mind if ruin your account at 300, not at 30k. Yeah, I mean, if you ruin at 30k, we ruin at 30k. It's 227 bucks. There is that. My portfolio evaporated. What did you do, man? What did you do? Now, guys, we got a Telegram channel, public Telegram channel. You're welcome to join there. Now, I do want you guys to, post there and stuff like that. I'm going to show you something interesting, and we're going to talk about it. Yesterday, who was it? It's D. Mr. D had a trade. I'm going to show you over here. So this is our Telegram channel over here, and what you're going to see over here is that Mr. D, this is his newest trade, but yesterday closed my ton. He had a ton short fully. What about 41 IR? Now long, hoping 0.8. But he closed that. Closed my ton surely. What a beauty. 41 IR now in long, hoping for 18.6. So he was wrong, but over here you got tracked properly. So he got tracked on this long position over here. Re-enter a bounce. Let's see low. So I asked him about the position, and this was his position. And I think it was very interesting. It's a long 12x on ton. He's down 76%. Entry price 742. Exit price 695. It's a long position, and he got wrecked pretty big time. Now he probably didn't use entire account, so then that's good. But his name is Debo. That's why Debo. So Debo guy, I hope you're watching, Debo, because we're gonna talk about the trade. I like the people posting about their wins and losses because it's very nice. And I want to talk a little bit about the trade because before we start looking for our trade, because I think it's very interesting. I'm gonna show you over here. So over here I already put the lines. This was his long entry at 742, and this was his stop loss or exit point up here at 695. And you can see here that he exited exactly on the bottom, wicked out of the stop loss. And I mentioned in the chat that. Let's do it like this. I mentioned in the chat, I watched, where do I say? I said over here, don't know who said it or when, some trader guy, he said he said he puts his buys where people put their stop loss, and this is very true. And I found the clip, and he said, I watched that clip, some old UK banker, and that is correct. He's very correct. And I found the clip, guys. I found the clip, so we can actually watch the clip over here. I'm gonna show you the clip. And it is very, interesting. So, 8 ball, we're not gonna ask 8 ball anything like that. So let me stop the music a little bit and turn up the volume up here. Okay, listen to this, guys, just like 5-10 seconds.
Institutional traders will buy at the level. Now, most traders will put their stop loss a tick under the last low, and they will invariably put their stop loss at exactly where the institutional orders are. I think that institutional traders are just doing what institutional.
So it is very important. So we put our stop losses where other people buy, right? And what you're gonna see right now is that his stop loss or his exit strategy was actually quite bad, because he put stop loss at the exact point where a major support level is. I'm going to show you where the major support level is, but I thought this was interesting. Now this is going to stay over here. So let's see over here. Now the first thing we can actually notice up here, first of all, he had a nice short over here towards downside over here, and he won that short, but this short up here messed him up big time. But I thought this was very interesting, because how do you find support and resistance level? And I'm going to show you something, right? So if you look over here, first of all, you can notice that there is a whole bunch of support over here on the downside, but there's also some kind of support up here. But I always say it's on the big time frames. On the big time frames, they can find support and for major support and resistance levels, right? So over here you cannot actually see anything, but if you go to the weekly time frame, what you're gonna see is that his stop loss, or where he exited the position, is exactly over here where the major level of support is. So he exited the position at the major support levels. There are actually two major support levels over here on the weekly time frame, and there's also a trend over here towards upside. It goes something like this. We can actually see this better on a small time frames over here. It goes somewhere over here, give or take, maybe something like this. Where is it? Down here. This one down here, now over here, pick up everything like something like this up here, give or take. You can see up here a major support level down here, but he's of course trading is very small time frames. He's doing 12 likes, right? Regardless, there is a major level of support over here on the bottom side. So we are so he went long, I would say a little prematurely, because he went long all the way up there while the major level of support is all the way down there. Now he could it could bounce over here or whatnot and do other stuff. There is probably some kind of level over here, but the problem, there are several problems with this trade. Number one, this is going down over here 6%, and you're exiting at 6%. As soon as the trade goes against you, if you see, if it goes over here, it starts doing this more, like I would, at most I would, exit my trade maybe over here, because this looks like terrible. Like if you think that this move is gonna bounce and it doesn't bounce, you're gonna exit your position. If you made a mistake on where the bounce is gonna happen and it goes against you, there is no, my stop loss is all the way down there. If you think that it's gonna do this move all the way down here and you're gonna lose 70%, that's fine, right? That's fine. But I don't think he was, thinking that it's gonna lose 70% for whatever reason. I don't think he's gonna. So when a trade goes against you, like I would have exited over here. Sure, there will still be a loss. But I already know that this move wasn't bouncing towards upside up here, and something is wrong is happening. That's it's still 8.89, maybe even before that on small time frames. Right now watching, but the major support levels, you need to know how to figure out where the major support levels are, which are very important. Now, if we are trading 5 minutes and stuff like that, I mean, these major support levels are not very important. But if you're coming to major support levels, and then we can zoom into the small time frames over here and start looking for some kind of bottom and support resistance level and so forth, right? That can actually help us a little bit. When it comes to support and resistance level, it is very easy. I know some people use Fibonacci, some other people use volume profile, other people using wicks and stuff like that. I'm gonna do this very, very fast and explain to you how support and resistance level works. So let's go to the weekly time frame over here, and I'm gonna teach you a little bit up here very, very fast. So support and resistance level are not actually the wicks up here towards upside. Major support levels are where you have these pivot points, right? This is a pivot point, this is a pivot point, this point. These are major level of support and resistance on the weekly time frame down here as well. If you see over here, there is also a red candle, but this is not actually major support and resistance level. This is support and resistance, but it's weak. So you got a strong level that is support and resistance, and weak levels. So on the weekly time frame, we got a strong level of support and resistance. strong levels, and we got a weak levels as well. Levels as well. You'll see other weak levels, but weak levels are usually these where there is only continuation. There is no pivot point, right? Pivot points are that, you know, just these things that it changes direction and goes for several, you know, candles up here towards upside. So these are pivot points. Pivot points are very, very strong. These continuations, although there is support and resistance, they are weak. So you got a weak and strong support and resistance level on the weekly time frame. Now, yeah, bigger time frame have stronger, bigger time frame support and resistance are stronger than small time frames. So weekly is a lot stronger than daily, and so forth, so forth. On the other hand, as well, the further away some resistance is, it's weaker than the close one. So over here right now, you see there are two on the daily time frame. There are two levels of support over here right now. This is a lot stronger than, for example, something down here or down up here when we are looking on the daily time frame, right? Or over here at the tops, right? This over here is a lot more important than this one. So the price that's closer to the price now is more important, stronger than the previous price, right? So we have, you know, weekly, monthly, very, very strong support and resistance level, and then we got a small time frames, and also, you know, these pivot points are stronger than the continuations, and the closer the support resistance to the price, the more important is, and so forth, right? But I thought his trade was very interesting because we can look at it a little bit on the small time frames over here. And he entered over here somewhere. Now I'm a little bit unsure whether he entered long over here, or he entered over here or over here, because there are only three places where he can enter long. Like over here, if he had entered over here, this is a move of, you know, 2.4%, so like 24% move. I think he might have taken the profits up here. I don't know. I don't think he did this move over here. He's not in the chat. Debu, no, he's not in the chat. If he entered over here, you know, his trade went against him immediately after that and just continued going towards downside. So it didn't bounce. It got rejected. It broke the support over. It continued towards downside. I mean, there has been a whole bunch, and not only that, this trend up here towards downside started increasing. Stronger. Like he could have exited over here, trade something like, you know, 1.6% towards downside. There was no need to wait all the way towards downside. Guys, when we enter a trade, before we enter a trade, we figure out what can happen. You know, this can happen over here, this can happen, that can happen. You know, we know what can happen. We know how low we are. We're trying to, you know, catch the bottom. But if this happens, we know that we did not calculate with this and we need to exit the trade. So when stuff happens that you did not calculate or figure out that can happen and trade goes against you, you gotta get out of the trade. You can live on the hopium that maybe for some reason it's just gonna bounce and go towards upside. It's just gonna bounce and go towards upside, but you don't want to live on the hopium. You want to know what you're doing, right? You want to know what you're doing, and you know how he played the trade over here. I don't know, but you know he just waited way too long. Regardless, he didn't make money on the other trade, so you know there's that. You know, props to him for trying, right? It is very good, and you can see right now it's bouncing up here a little bit, but these patterns up here on the bottom side can actually, it looks like a double bottom up here. It actually broke up here looking for some kind of pullback towards downside, right? So if I'm to, you know, enter trade over here right now, you know, I know that, you know, if it goes all the way down here, it's already bad trade, but you know, if it starts even pulling down here, there is some kind of line over here that it cannot break. If even that breaks, if you know, if your support starts breaking very soon, you know, and starts doing something that you didn't anticipate, it's probably time to get out of the trade. Read portfolio. Young one has a trading challenge on purpose that you spelled it wrong. Trading challenge. I didn't even notice that, man. Thanks. It's me, dude. Thankfully, I only use small margin when using high leverage. Dimut! It's actually you. Sorry, I didn't read the chat. Agreed. It's me, dude. It's me. Dimut, it's you. D is you. Okay, you should change your name on Telegram to Dimut, man, so we can you know who you are in here and there. Nah, it's cool. But I'm a little bit unsure. I can ask you: did you enter over here 1, 2, or 3? Where did you enter? Where did you enter your trade? Because this 742 up here, so you gotta be over here, over here, over here. One of these 3 places you have to enter the trade. The first hit, you entered over here on the, I didn't think you did that. I thought like, you know, maybe I thought maybe you over, you know, took this one and then it bounced over here and then you held it all the way through. It was wave 5 down. Say Elliott phase, man. Scam. Elliott phase a scam. But you almost got it though. You almost got it. But wait. So you entered over here. You were in a loss. Position went your way. There was no stop loss over here. And then you let it go all the way down to the bottom. So you enter a position. It went against you. You survived for whatever reason. I don't know why you held, but you know. And once up there, you still let it go against you. And I don't know if you've been watching the last 7 streams that we had. Let the loss run and cut the wins short. Very nice. Regardless, you've seen what we always do, right? We start getting, you know, a little bit move towards upside, right? It can go, when we enter the trade can go against us a little bit, right? As long as it's in the bounds of what we think it might actually do. But as soon as we are in profit, you know, we should not let the trade go, you know, into a you know, weak down and then towards. We should not test whether this is gonna be true, right? Because you know, this might not be true. It might just go towards downside like it did over here, right? So over here, this move up here didn't come back up there towards downside, just continued over here, right? So we should not test the, you know, whether it's gonna do that. I mean, as soon as the trade goes, you know, your way, you need to put the stop loss on the entry, man. Truth is, my shirt was so large, 14-1, I got greedy and thought the long was inevitable. I mean, you did, if you'd waited just a little bit over here, like the long would have been, you know, very nice. I mean, you still had a win of 27%. Now, the problem is that, number one, if you look at over here on this move towards upside, the problem up here, now this is over here the first trend break. Over here there's a second trend break over here towards upside, or this one over here, give or take. Right, so you already broke the trend. You already started pushing it towards downside over here. That was your entry, and you know, you still held through that, right? So the trend was already curving and starting breaking, and you held through that, right? And this on the small time frame. So you know, when these things happen, even though it can do this over here towards downside, if you're already in profit, you know, I would have that, you know, I would have probably, you know, just put my stop loss on the entry over here and just, you know, take the fee loss. Because you remember what happened last time when we didn't do that, Ethereum short, we lost 14 bucks. Why did we lose 14 bucks? Because we did not respect the pullback, right? So we had a short on Ethereum Classic. We had a short on Ethereum Classic, and in the start it went a little bit out of the way, and then it pulled back down, and then we were in profit. But you know, we should, and I said, you know, and we put the stop loss on the entry over here. But when I was climbing towards the upside, I moved my stop loss all the way up there because I thought, you know, it's just gonna wick out and do this over here. I don't want to get wicked out, and instead it did this up here and got us out, right? So you know, once we are in profit, you know, and once it starts going our way, it should not go back down there again. And the reason is very simple. The reason goes like this: if you are wrong on the move in the start, there is a huge probability you're gonna be wrong on the next move and the next move. Not only because, you know, you were wrong on the first move, but because right now you know, emotions are in play. You are in fear. You are like, oh my God, it's going against me. Like, it's very easy to do more and more, you know, mistakes. My original short for 8.2, but yeah, so your original short was actually very good, right? So 8.2 or something like that. Where is 8.2 over here? Like all the way up there, 8.2 all the way down to 7.4, right? So like I said, like you did very nicely over here. Like look at an entry over here at the top. I mean, I don't know which one of these was, but you know, it is legendary entry, like it is, and you pushed it all the way down to the wick down. I mean, you did everything correctly, right? So you know, a whole bunch of moves towards upside, but I thought it was just this one that was very interesting, you know. And the most interesting part about the short that you failed, and we are just looking at it, you know, from the you know, educational perspective, because you're doing well, man. is because I thought it was interesting because it is exactly at all the way down towards downside, and also it is a 76% move down. Sorry, 76% loss. 76% loss. So you know it's a huge loss. But I thought it was interesting that you know your stop loss and major support level, you know, is on the dollar. That's all. That's all. By the way, when you do this kind of, I don't think you lost 76% of your account. So how much you know, in percentage wise, do you do of your account do you do these trades on? Like, do you do like, you know, 10%, 5% of the account and you know the 10x? Because I did see that you do more, like 20x as well. Can we choose the coin? Can you pick the coin? Dimut, are you itching to do the trade? Huh? Nah, man. When I use fat leverage, I use small margin. Yeah. So that is it. So we can do that. I cannot let my trades go 76% against us because we use entire account every single trade. We use our entire accounts, $312 every single trade, 10x. And you know, I cannot lose 76% of the account on one trade. It's just not happening, right? So we gotta be a little bit more, cautious with that. So you know, these kind of moves, yeah, we cannot allow that to happen. Bitcoin is right now on for 1 hourly, you know, consolidating up here a little bit. 4 hourly closing in 2 hours. Oh man, we started the stream a little bit too early, unfortunately. But there is curvature up here, consolidation up here. It might do again in, you know, this up here move towards the upside. So we're gonna check that out. And there might be a long position though, because everything is right, guys. Literally everything is in the red. We can also look at a little bit bigger time frame, see if this actually starts, you know, dumping more towards the downside. Here, let me see. Let me see over here. Towards downside out here. Still has a little bit more room left to go towards downside. So you'll see over here the major strong levels. So on Bitcoin, major levels, you know, last week that already got broken. And right now we have one major level and it's all the way down on 61.4. Now you'll see over here that there is, you know, a resistance, support over here and over here. But this is what I'm talking about. These are what I would call weak support levels. This is major support level, right? Because this is over here is continuation and this over here is a pivot point. So it goes down over here, pivot point. So pivot point up here, also up here, resistance level up here, weak and strong, right? So it's very important distinction. On the monthly time frame up here, we also got very major levels of support down here at the bottom. You can see down here as well. These are major levels, and this one as well. Even though this looks like right now, looks like I would say this may be a weak level because this is, you know, continuation up here, but it's still going towards that. So maybe some kind of pivot point, but it is important. And you'll see right now that when you go to the daily time frame, you get a couple of, you know, boxes down here over here. We got this first support area up here on the big time frames. We got a small support area down here. Lower up here, and we got all the way down towards the bottom at 58k. I'm a little bit unsure where we're gonna come to 8k, but right now going up here. Also notice that this pattern up here is right now very steeply going towards downside, so we gotta look for, you know, the trend break on the small time frames. This has been bleeding towards downside since June 6th, so it's been bleeding down for a very long time. So this is a very important trend right now. I'm a little bit unsure where the trend goes. Maybe something like this over here, and then all the way down towards the bottom. So you can see up here we come into this blue area, to the blue box. There is still probability that it can actually wick down into the blue box over here towards downside and pick something up there and then go towards the upside. But this trend up here is right now pushing towards downside. So we're gonna analyze a little bit more what we're gonna do here at the bottom. I'm in the long, I'll post it. Yeah, do post in the chat so we can see that. So we can analyze a little bit what's happening with Bitcoin. Also, Bitcoin dominance right now did flew through the roof up here right now towards the upside. There is a little bit divergence up here, not that much. There is no divergence on the 2 daily time frame. Weekly time frame coming back to these highs up here again. There's slight divergence up here, over here towards the upside. The momentum is actually being, you know, consolidating momentum up here. Something needs to happen. The weekly isn't closed yet, still 5 days left. So even you know, the Bitcoin moment is going towards the upside. I'm a little bit unsure whether it's going to continue or not. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time to see how it's actually playing out. But right now, for, you know, for the last 2 days, the dominance has actually been rising towards the upside. Also, I've been looking at total 3. This is a total market cap without Bitcoin and altcoins. Sorry, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if you look over here on the weekly time frame, I think the trend goes something like this. It looks like it's breaking down the trend. Now, this over here should indicate capitulation on the trend over here towards the upside. But these trends often either V-shape towards the upside or consolidate in some kind of trend over here, and then again go towards the upside. So right now we're going through what I would consider a capitulation in altcoins, the way we have it right now. And the last thing up here, Ethereum right now is still pulling back big time towards downside. These are very bearish candles up here on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, this it is in some kind of downtrend over here. It goes give or take up here towards downside right now. It's still coming down to these support levels over here at the bottom right now, very close. It can still pull down more over here. I'm a little bit unsure whether it is done or not, so there might be a short as well. So we're gonna check that out. Anyways, guys, been a lot of talking for the last 30 minutes, so you know, we gotta take as usual 5-minute break. live eller vart är ni med? Jag kommer fortsätta med det där live. Not too much. There we go. Bitcoin is down 3%. Now you can relax a little bit. Chill out. Find the coin. And do the trade. So Bitcoin is still pulling down over here towards the bottom supported. Sorry, this is Ethereum 3.2. Bitcoin is still pulling back down. It looks like it wants to flush. Let's look at coins. Maybe find something fast. Let's go to 1 hourly time frame. Sui. It's already very far down. Tron is actually looks bullish, but it can dump down. XDC. Tezos. We're gonna put alarm over here. Just in case it gets up there, because you can do this this move over here, breaks the support, goes up there again, and then flushes down, right? So there is that. This do exactly the same. What? Waves is gone. Oh, this is because it's Binance. I need to remove from my chart. Matic. Everything's coming very close to the support level over here. Binance. Crow. Jupiter 1 inch. Ooh, 1 inch. Look at the recovery on 1 inch, man. 6%. 4 hourly. Daily. Looks bearish though. It's on daily. Let's go to 4 hourly. Hitting resistance levels over here. Red double bottom over here. There was like the words. It pumped up. Hitting resistance. Consolidating about averages over here. I don't know. Do you think this is, you know, distribution or something like that? Well, the entire thing is like 1% move. This is volatile, like you know what. Look at the support over here, man. Look at the support level. What kind of champ is holding this at 38.94? One inch USDT. Do we have this on Bybit? Yeah, we have it on Bybit. Same kind of pattern up here. 31 hourly. Move this a little bit. There we go. 4 hourly up here. It can go all the way up there. I don't think it's gonna break this one over here at the top though. But it could move another. It could do another move up here to 5.58. momentum is actually increasing towards downside. There is the warrants up here, but momentum has actually been increasing on the 4-hourly. Right now, still 1 hour and 53 minutes up here. If it's gonna go down, it's gonna wait a little bit. RSI at 38. I think it can flush down more. Let's continue increasing the move up here. Oh, it's holding this monthly major support level. And after it's all the way down there. Weekly, all the way down there. There's a very nice confluence between these levels though. Between weekly and monthly levels. Yeah, very nice confluence up here. Maybe that's why it's bouncing. Then you gotta go even lower than that over here. Let's see how this looks on the daily. It kind of messed that up 2 times. Yeah, this monthly is holding it like a champ though. I'm wondering whether the zigzag pattern up here is between these 2 lines over here. No, just above that. It's trying to break that. It's right now at resistance level or support level. I just looked at OP. It doesn't look that interesting. Oh, that's a nice channel. Oh, that's a nice channel. At least we got a channel. Let's remove a couple of lines up here because there are too many lines, you know, you cannot see anything. Less lines is better. Bounced over here, midline up here, come. It is actually, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's going sideways over here, but it's actually going like this over here towards the upside. It's an exhaustion pattern. We can actually short this. Let me see up here how Bitcoin is doing on the chart. Let's go to Bitcoin over here. Where is Bitcoin? Let's do this chart over here on Bitcoin. Now 4-hourly still has 2, you know, so it's too far away. There's a whole bunch of these, you know, zigzag, you know, these wicks on the bottom side up here. So it might actually push up a little bit up here. We don't want that. Maybe it goes all the way up here. And then it gets rejected down and then towards upside. On this resistance level, because this over here is some kind of accumulation zone, right? Let me see volume up here. There's big volume, no volume on accumulation, but volume was increasing through this move. And third, this move up here as well, and then you had a nice pump over here. There's nothing happening until the dump, big move. So it does look bearish. It does look bearish a little bit over here on small time frames. What do we think about this over here? Just this part. Where is midline over here? $64,286. 64,286. $64,286. If this is exhaustion pattern, this 1 inch is actually looking very good. I don't know if it's bullish or not. It doesn't look bullish. Daily time frame is it's not down at 20 levels or anything. 4 hourly up here there was bullish divergence up here, but there is no bullish divergence over here. Not only that, if it goes a little bit higher up here, it's gonna get bearish divergence up here. The momentum is still going down. I think we can short this. I think there might be a short over here. Volume. Let's go to 1 minute time frame and see this how it's going. But where will we short? On the channel, on something else, bigger time frames, 4 hourly. Let's remove all the lines, too many lines. 20 moving average, 50 moving average, top up there, bottom there, major level, this in between of these two. There is a whole bunch of levels over here. This broke. What do we say? We said it's like this over here. Can we get... Sorry, no. 30-second chart. Remove the moving averages right now. How much upside is this? Wow, this is so volatile. Why is it so volatile? Like this move up here is like 0.5%, like 0.6%. This over here is 1% move. This is so volatile. And it goes fast, like this 30-second chart. It went up there, picked up everything, still not dumping. Maybe I should be looking at 5-minute time frame over here on Bitcoin. Five-minute close. Closed above the resistance level up here on 5-minute time frame. So let's see if it does another move up. Because this right now broke. The trading, man. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is interesting because during the day, look here, man. Ethereum Bitcoin chart, this is Ethereum versus Bitcoin. It was down 1.63%, and right now it's almost, you know, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin almost. It recovered so much. There we go. If you look at a Bitcoin chart over here, I think it just might break it up. But right now it's a resistance level because this move over here, this consolidation box, this rounding box, you know how this kind of stuff works? It runs, and then it does this and then goes, right? It does this big fast move down. But where? See this, especially below these lows over here. Do we see any volume up here? I mean, there is no volume up on chart. Like on this pump, there was a huge volume. And cans are getting slower. Oh, that was a big dump. Did you see that? Oh, man. This dump in 1 second was 0.64. I don't know if I want to trade a 1 inch. I mean, it's so volatile. And it was with the volume. It can't come up right up there because it picked up everything up here above the resistance level. Came up there and right now it's going down. I think we missed that one. Let's wait and see. The most important thing is what Bitcoin is doing right now. So eventually I think it's gonna, it might go all up here. This 1 hourly time frame, still 14 minutes on the 1 hourly time frame. And then towards the upside. Then you have this, you know, this liquidity peak and then go up. This is terrible for 1 inch and for our trade because we didn't take it up there at these stops. Let me look at other coins while we do that. See over here, a lot of people are going long right now, so I think it needs to dump down even here. I think it's gonna go below these levels over here. So another move down, you know, another 2-3% move down over here towards the downside. But I think it might hit the 20 moving average up here on 1 hourly time frame. Oh man. It could not break 0.39. Look at this move up here, man. This was so fast. I was thinking like it's gonna do something over here and then break towards the downside, but it didn't do that. It just went down like flashed big time. But this is a big impulsive move with the exhaustion pattern, so there is a good chance for a retest or something like that. But it's 5-second time frame. Like what does 5-second time frame knows? Chappies. You're killing me, Chappies. You're killing me. Turbo, 8% down. UMA, minus 12. XRP. Lost all the gains from yesterday. Chili's, minus 13%. Still dumping down, like another 11% down on the day. Chainlink 7% down. Ondo. Litecoin. Ooh. Could this be that indication that Bitcoin is going to pump this on 1 hourly time frame? Wow. And Litecoin doesn't move that fast. But these candles are actually quite bearish candles. What do you guys think about Litecoin? Is there hope for this? Maybe I should try to get getting along on these positions down here. I'm a little bit unsure right now. Let's go back to Midge is about to explode. There's no Midge on Bybit. It's a penny stock. What am I gonna do with that information, man? It might explode. But let me look at it. Let me look at it. MeG. Stocks. Mawson Infrastructure Group. What happened here, man? I don't know how these stocks move, but you know. Oh man, oh, this thing, it looks like dead. Pump a dumb scams. See here, big move and then it bleeds down. I don't know, man. It looks like it's curving over here though, but and the trend is kind of breaking up here. Right now it's at the resistance level, even though you know, even though it's breaking above the moving averages, right now it's sitting at the resistance level over here. So you know, can you get a lower low over here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying in case you need a long-term investment. That's Bitcoin. Long-term investment is Bitcoin. And Ethereum. Maybe Ethereum. But ETFs are coming, so Ethereum is definitely on the table. Managed to hold the support again. I mean, this is just ranging, right? No, it's gonna get wrecked right now. It's 5 minutes up here. I don't think it's gonna go above this line over here. And it already went up there. See? One, two, three. There should be a line over here somewhere. Sorry about that. just went parallel over here. Void versus. How big is your Miji bag? And how much down are you on bag? Everybody's thinking right now this curvature up here is gonna go towards the upside. And I'm thinking it goes up and then dumps down. Oh my god, let's forget about this over here, because we didn't short up here at the top. I mean, I was thinking about it up here. Even second move up here, I was thinking like, oh man, like it sucks. Sorry about the word. A DJ never reveals their secrets. Forget about it. Forget about it. I don't want to FOMO into this, man. Can we have a pump before the dump? Or technically dump before pump. Pump before the dump. This over here is very bearish. See up here, it goes up here, starts curving, and does this move. Once this actually move happens, once you break the support over here, try to get up, fail that, broke up here, fail that, broke that, fail that. Right now there is only this over here. It actually goes towards the upside, and everybody thinks, yeah, we good over here, right? And then, and then. So technically bullish move up here, this over here. Bullish. Over here, broke that, consolidating, broke that. There's a channel over here. Right now. This last part. It bothers me though. It bothers me. I don't know why. Because in my head I was thinking like, should I, and I didn't. Kind of bothers me. Should not bother me, but it does. Unfortunately. Four hour is still 1 hour and 30 minutes away. 4 hourly not all the way down there. See, we dip 20 and then went 20 lower. 8 hourly. Joseph Fee! Welcome to TA Fans Club, man. Nice to have you. You see over here, man, this is our public Telegram channel, but we got a private Telegram channel as well. You're welcome to join that. You'll find the link somewhere in the somewhere on YouTube. I don't know where. You click the members page or something like that and find. GG, Joseph. Welcome to the party. By the way, guys, it's not TLA Fans Club. It's not my fans club. It's TA Fans Club, Technical Analysis Fans Club. Is Mladen still here? No, Mladen left us. He left us, a week ago, something like that. Nobody knows where he goes. Maybe somebody knows and is not telling me. Maybe he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know. But, he's not there anymore. Unfortunately. Mladen left. I don't know why. I'm guessing he didn't like me, It's okay. We'll get new Mladen, a better Mladen, A Mladen with better lines, better channels. I just saw this now. You are 5 months. You're not new member. You are old member. Level 5. Level 5. How many months? That's a long time, man. That's a long time. Thanks for rejoining. 1 minute, 5 minute time frame. I mean, it's still holding down here the support levels, right? This is 10 minute time frame, like over here, like still holding support level. There's a good chance for a new pump. Maybe we get another chance live. Yeah, I don't know how they cancel my sub. Stuff happens. Nice that you're back, man. Are you trading? What are you doing, man? Trading, spot hodling, just looking. What you doing in life or in crypto right now? Ah, this goes down like crazy, man. We missed the trade, like legendary trade. Legendary. We could have been done with the stream by now. That's how bad this is. And every single time I look at a chart, like I'm like, no, man, no. Long time no trade. Time to pick it up again, man. I'm so mad about this. I don't want to watch. I have 1 inch up there. Let's look a little bit more up here. It's kind of scary because it's kind of scary that Bitcoin is almost at all-time high and the shitcoins are not looking great. Is this a double top? No, it's not double top. It's okay, man. It's okay. Trust the process. Ooh, we got something, guys. We got something. Ah, but it's kind of too late a little bit. Maybe it's not too late. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Okay, let's take another break. There we go. So I was thinking a little bit about Bitcoin while I was outside. If we want to long, we need to wait for this price to come back below these levels over here. And if you want to short, we want to short at resistance somewhere, right? But these levels up here, down here are very important because you can see up here how it start curving over here. That means a lot of people are buying and longing these levels, and they are hoping that it's going to go up, and it's going to go very fast down to get these people out. Because if you remember what we just saw in today's stream, I'm going to play it again because it's important. Listen again, guys.
Institutional traders will buy at the level. Now, most traders will put their stop loss a tick under the last low, and they will invariably put their stop loss at exactly where the institutional orders are.
Did you hear that? Most people, retail traders, have been taught to put the stop loss right over here, a tick below that level. And right now they're gonna be unstopped on that level. And there's a whole bunch of volume over here. It started up here. Tired this move up here. It started, you know, buying started. And right now, you know, if you wanna long, we're gonna long below this level. Captain, every single day in my chat, Captain loves me. Or she loves trading. I don't know which one. Either love trading or love me. I don't know. I think this is interesting pattern over here. But it looks scary though. This one looks actually scary. I'm at work, so I get a chance to see you today, lol. But yes, I love you. Nah, I think you love trading. Because when I do my regular streams, you are not here. But when I trade, you know. Ooh, 4 hourly, 1 hour, it looks like a doji. I can't trade while I work, but you can watch and you can learn. You know? So maybe there's something there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you don't do many live shows during this time if you're on trading. That might be that. See up here, I think we might go a little bit higher than that, and you know, this candle already picked up everything. Right now it's coming back up there again. $19K, dude, no. Where's my pizza? This actually looks bullish though. There it is. This part over here actually looks bullish. There's huge bullish divergence over here. Huge bullish divergence. And the RSI is down at 21. Wow, I don't know if I'm serious when it comes to, you know, inch up here. The RSI is at 18. Consolidating, huge bullish divergence. Even on 6 time frame. Oh, this actually looks nice for a long, man. This actually looks very, very nice for a long. It might be a short first, but it's gonna create, you know, this move up here, this move, and then, you know, this move, and then towards the upside. Oh, this actually looks very, very nice for a long. I gave you pizza money. You did? I don't remember. Give me again. So many are calling for a leaf rally and then a crappy summer to 56. We are already in the summer, man. This is summer dump. I don't know, I'm getting increasingly bullish by the day. Yes, there might be a dump more and the prices going down and altcoins are at all-time low and everything, you know, is bleeding to infinity. But I'm telling you, man, I'm getting increasingly bullish. This 50-minute charts over here is... $28 months. What? That's over 2 years. Michael Anthony. What is with you and GTN, man? What is GTN? GTN is some kind of stock. Dude, we are not a stock channel, man. Why do you post that over here? And you said the same thing that, you know, I said last time. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. This stream is the best. But let me check that GTN. Gray television, getting it. Like which one? Maybe gray television. I don't know. Oh man. Damn straight, I'm true OG. Exactly. Exactly. Look at the arrow. Look at the arrow. Where are you at target wise now? What you mean where I'm at target wise? Which target? What are we talking about over here? There was a big dump over here and then it pumped and it went up there again. It looks like it wants to break down and these highs up here again. And I think Bitcoin is gonna pull back down. And this move up here is 1%, so that's no. And one time frame up here. Don't tell me we missed this one as well. How is 1 inch doing? I don't want to look at 1 inch, but you know. Oh man. Oh, look at that. It did actually go up there again. It's gonna break down soon. I don't like. One hourly closing in 12 minutes. Rejected. Because this move towards downside up here is like 3.5%. We need like 1% up here, so it can go actually that down nicely. Game over everywhere. Pretty much. But you know what that means? When people are talking about game over, when people are talking it's over, when people are saying this is double top, when people are saying, you know, alts are dead, when people are saying, you know, next, you know, we have to wait 4 more years, when people are, you know what that means. You know what that means. It's when you buy. Exactly. See, BH knows what that means. You know. Retail panics, institutions buy. Institutions are buying your panic. Isn't that what the saying goes? How the saying goes. Institutions are buying your panic. Ooh. Slow moves. Very slow moves. Give me a little bit reject towards downside over here. Boring market. Well, if you can make money in boring market, you can definitely make money in not so boring market. So, you know, it's a good time to test your skills, man. Trade me Bybit, 20% off on fees. What's up, Captain? The Burin is here, man. How you doing? Don't yawn, you're gonna make me sleepy and I don't get over for another 5. Rom! The whale. Trigger alerts. These are old alerts. 1 inch USDT Bybit. This still haven't dropped down, but when it drops, it's gonna drop a lot. It's a waiting game. I'm getting these alerts on my phone, you know, and everything is, this is down, that is down by 3, that is down by 10, this is down by 15, this is down by 9. 10, 10, 3, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, everything is down. Bitcoin is 65, Ethereum is 64, down, 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 down. It's funny. Uniswap only. Nah, man, I'm a little bit busy watching these charts. Something's gonna happen soon. Okay, let's quickly Uniswap. Where is Uniswap? Wow, this is just bleeding down. This looks like it wants to drop more though. But it's getting close, like these 4 hourly are getting overextended like you know what, man. Daily is just pulling back big time. If this has a pump, sure to pump, but right now it looks like it's getting exhausted over here. The weekly time frame is, you know, create this double top up here, pulling back up here a little bit right now. Maybe it was done a little bit more. One man's panic sell is another man's well thought buy. See these major support levels though, down here at the bottom on the weekly. It's even breaking that, but it is a weekly time frame right now. Right, and when it comes to link and liquidity areas, right? Maybe it gets into the liquidity area down here. Maybe it goes all the way down to 11.6 and below that a little bit, pick up something and maybe. Then it goes over here, picks it up, and then, you know, towards the upside. Eventually. Oh, this is an old one. I don't know when we traded this. Then we go down to 10. Could happen. When this loses this, 38.9 line, this is gonna dump so hard. One, two, three. How much is up there? 0.11. It already did this. It did this up here. Right now it's up there. No. 0.14. Inch breaking down. I don't know if my lines are correct on this one though, because it goes over here. You might be wondering, what am I doing with this yellow line? Weak count it. Yeah. I didn't see this move towards the upside over here. Bitcoin is curving, small time frames. One hourly closes in 2 minutes. 4 hourly close in 1 hour. Gonna get interesting. Gonna get it interesting really, really soon. I have limit long orders on Pepe and Shiba. I'm expecting a bigger pullback. Tell me pullback on Pepe. How much you expect? And before you say anything, $880, I would say all the way down to $799. I would say this box, if that's gonna be a pullback. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but major level support. $8,943. 8,943. Just above that. It could happen. It could happen. That would be another, something like, another 13% down on Pepe. Capitulations moves, ladies and gentlemen. Capitulation moves are happening all over the place. People are giving up. We're actually below that. I just said I'm there. I'm expecting 5-9% more down. Could happen. This is failing to break the resistance, but it's also failing to break down. What does this look to you, man? Well, I've been looking at this 1-inch move over here at the top, because it exploded right now, consolidating, failing to break below 0.3890 or something like that. And I'm thinking, you know, shorting 1-inch, because I think Bitcoin is gonna go below these lows over here on the downside. So that means everything, while this happens, and this over here is a move of, you know, another 1% move down, and I think everything might actually drop really, really fast. I'm looking at 50, but problem with 1-inch, it's very, very volatile, you know, very volatile, very, very volatile. Also a big one to drop to happen, not gonna lie. I'm not expecting big drop, but I'm expecting enough to pull everything down, right? And once that happens, so we can, the way I see it, like I can either wait until Bitcoin, you know, gets to some kind of resistance and get rejected and short that, or wait until Bitcoin actually drops and then long everything towards upside. Because I think it's gonna drop below these levels over here on the downside to pick up whatever liquidity is down there. Minute up here. I think it's going down. This last week up here. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of missed the short. Also up here when we had when I was looking at inch, also failed to break. So failing to take the position today, unfortunately. So right now everything is already moving. Let's go up here. PNB. Tron is dumping. The one thing that I thought, but this is not big drop, 5%, wow. Is it going right now? KDA. Down. No. We got a 1 hourly close, so everything is moving. What this actually happened in the last 5 minutes. 1 hourly close happened in 5 minutes up here. No horizontal support up here. this haven't actually broken down. It wicked down. Like when you look at on 1 minute time frame, you think it's gonna go, but it just doesn't go. Like look at this, like holding the support so hard. And over here I thought this one might be a good trade because it wicked up here, but it looks like it wants to go higher. Bitcoin's probably recovering right now. So I mean everything is recovering a little bit, I think. This one looks like a Simpsons pattern. Oh, I mean the yeah, this Bart Simpson pattern. Barting. Yeah, it does look like that. Right, I enjoy it, right? I know how you draw a Bart Simpson. 5 minutes, yeah. It's pulling back up again. It doesn't want to drop. I think it wants to go up. I think it wants to go up and get everybody direct and then towards downside. So that means the Bitcoin is still pushing down. How can this go up and being pushed down? I don't know, why is one so suddenly bullish and everything else is breaking down? Sorry, this is a too big time frame. Drop, let's see. Usually this thing just doesn't wanna drop. I thought it was supposed to drop, but it's still not dropping. Stuff is not broken, it's just consolidating up here. I think Bitcoin's gonna go below these lows over here. Pick up whatever liquidity there is to pick up. Wait. Oh, that was a big rejection. That's double rejection. That's a big move. 64%. You know, 1 inch is so volatile, like these 1 minute or 5 seconds move are 64% moves. Like this is too volatile for me. You know, I need something that moves slower. Over here, this also, why is everything so volatile? You know, 5 minute time frame, like it moves big time. Maybe I should just trade Bitcoin, you know. Bitcoin does move, you know, 1%. 54, 32. Bitcoin wants to go down, but I'm a little bit unsure about it. I think it wants, but it bullish the warrants, but all got rejected, still forcing. If you want something more stable, and crypto might not be the options, right? Yeah, I know. But you know, this is the only thing I know, like, yeah, like crypto, yeah, stocks and stuff like that. You know, that's only investing. You know, you buy, you hodl for 50 years, and you get your 10%, you know, profit. And meanwhile, you just, you know, pick up the dividends. Be right back.
doesn't want to drop down.
I lost my whole portfolio, 8,000. I feel so bad. It really hurts. Do you have some advice? You'll come back, man. I don't know how you lost your portfolio. It happened to me. It happened to other people. It always happens. It might suck though. Keep head up, man. Take a little bit break. You know, figure what you're gonna do. You're not the first. Remember that. You're not the first to lose your entire portfolio. And you know, 8,000 bucks is a lot of money, not gonna lie. Even for me, 8,000 bucks is a lot of money. Over the last weeks, all my savings. Yeah, that sucks, man. Big time. But you'll come back, man. You'll figure it out. The most important thing is the same thing with everything. Not just, you know, losing your account, but, you know, in life in general, right? This actually looks nice for a short. This picked up everything. Look at Bitcoin over here. Pumping a little bit. Let's wait a little bit more. It's like this with everything. First is the grief, you know. Then what are the 5 stages of grief or something like that, I think. First is denial, you know, I'm never gonna come back, you know, depression, stuff like that, right? Then you are angry because you lost your money. Then is bargaining, yeah, maybe like this and that, you know, maybe I can come back. Then you go into depression because, you know, bargaining doesn't work out. And then at the end of that, you know, you accept the loss. And yeah, you gotta go through all 5 stages of that, and I think everybody goes through that stages of grief. Yeah, stages of grief. Those are the 5 stages: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, etc. But it doesn't apply just to, you know, grief when you lose somebody or something. It applies literally to anything in life. Oftentimes, you know, in first, you know, you cannot believe it, you're in denial, and then, you know, there is anger because you are mad because you lost money. Then, you know, some kind of bargaining, but you know, there is some kind of hope. Maybe I can do this, maybe that. Then you get into the big depression, and you know, after depression, you kind of accept the loss and, you know, you move on. But, you know, most people that lose all their account, they come back eventually, right? You know, everything in life like that. Things takes time, you know, but you'll come back, man. Also, hope it really hurts. I was not expecting such a pullback. Yeah, I know, man. Sucks big time. And you know, I lost a whole bunch of money as well, man. And I lost a couple of times. I was without any cash left. I mean, I still had a house and my job, so, you know, money will come in. You know, losing job is a lot worse than losing, you know, 8,000 bucks, because then you have no income. Losing house and everything else, you know, and being on the street is a lot worse than losing, you know, just because, you know. But the thing is that, you know, you have probably means to come back, even though it was all your savings. You have means to come back. This red candle up here, but it's still not dropping. Also, Danny, listen to Captain Kirk. She knows. But the faster you get through these 5 stages of grief, like the faster you accept the loss and, you know, calm down and, you know, continue living your life, the faster you'll find a way to come back. Because that's the most difficult part, you know, figure out how am I going to come back, you know. So there is that. Always play with money you can lose. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin consolidating up here at the bottoms again. Bitcoin has been inside this consolidation phase for a very, very long time, and I have absolutely no clue how long this is gonna take. 1 hourly right now, going below the support levels over here on the 1 hourly. Still not done. 4 hourly still, you know, doing zigzag over here. My trading has only 10% of my investment account. DCA. New people, like if this is your first run, like new people lose always a lot of money. Like in 2017, I lost so much, guys. I lost so much. But you know, you find a way, you come back. Life goes on. Always remember, life moves on whether you want it or not. So the faster you come back, the better you're gonna be. You know, accept the loss, move on. Don't you know, cry over spilled eggs. It's hard to take, but you know, the faster you can come, you know, back, the better. And that is with, you know, successful people, right? Successful people have this, you know, tendency to come really fast back from bad events. So if something bad happens, which would crush anybody else, they bounce back, right? Even professional, you know, sport athletes, they have this very good, you know, mentality. Something bad happens, they break a leg or, you know, something like that. I think, you know, any normal person would think, you know, your entire, you know, career is down the drain. But somehow they bounce back and they do it really, really fast. When I talk about how much I lost my first go around, plus put everything at the top. It happens with everybody. Everybody buys the top the first time around because nobody knows. Like that's very, very normal. One inch pumping again. Don't revenge trade, accept the loss, learn, be the guardian of your capital, take profits, however small the percentage. I want to make my money back. It was first a loss of 600 and I wanted back, then I lost more and more over the weeks. Yeah, revenge trading. So you are trading to get back the loss, which is actually a very bad bad mentality to have. You don't trade to bring, you know, to revenge the loss or get money back. You trade to be right. You trade to, you know, be good. The loss will, you know, recovering loss will come by itself. But the idea is to get better. This 1 hour. This would be so nice if this actually breaks up and goes into this level of resistance over here. But I'm a little bit unsure because Bitcoin is... One, two, three, four, five, six. Do you know how many long positions are being placed over here, guys? Do you know how many people are gonna get wrecked if, you know, this pulls over here towards the downside? People are gonna get wrecked so much. How much the hourly close? 35 minutes. 30 minutes. I hate the 30-minute time frame. I don't know why. It's the worst time frame ever. Literally, 30 minutes time frame is the worst time frame ever. Like 50 minutes so much better. But Danny, do you know what the best thing to do is? Subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I know, guys, I'm bad. I'm using somebody's, you know, bad day to gain subs. You opportunist, lol. I mean, if this isn't short, I don't know, man. It's at resistance. I think it might actually break towards the upside. Like, it fails to break so many times on the downside. Like over here, it was holding the support level like a champ. Still no, you know, move up. Bitcoin is still curving over here. So I'm gonna, if you're gonna short inch, I think right now might be the time. I'm gonna short over here. Right now might be the time. I don't want to do this for another, you know.
Institutional traders are just doing what institutional traders do, putting entry points at very good levels. However, if you are trading at the institutional level, it's not always easy to get filled. At the retail level, if you want to buy 100 shares, you want to buy the pound against the dollar at a 5 or a point, you press the little button and you've got it. At the institutional level,
Stop talking, man.
Simple.
King the lie, but you're always there when there's fear and greed. Keep it up. Thanks, Tabar. I hope I'll be there again. You will be there again, man. No problems. I cannot take the break right now because this is so volatile. You know, when you're watching 5-second time frame, that's when you have problems. Okay, let's take 5-minute break now. If we get wrecked, we get wrecked. Okay, we got a little bit room left, you know, we can breathe. We can breathe. Entry 3918. I'm listening to the stream, but yeah, we entered the trade. On the 7th June, my portfolio was 14k. I believe it went for 1 hour and then it went down. Start to go long with higher leverage to get it back. Stupid. Yeah, you gotta learn to not revenge trade. Those are the worst trades because your emotions are out of sync. Never revenge trade. We didn't enter all the way at the top, but you know, as high as we could. We need to break below the line, especially this line down here, this box over here. This needs to be broken. If it wants to go down like this box over here needs to be broken. Like we need to close below the box. Can you look at Sturk? No. We are in the middle of the trade. What instrument? We are not trading instruments, we are trading pairs. We're trading 1 inch right now. I don't know if it's called instrument. What is an instrument? What is instrument in trading? What is an instrument? An instrument is a means by which something of value is transferred or accomplished. So what instrument are we trading? We're trading crypto. Is that correct answer? In the field of finance, an instrument is a tradable asset or a negotiable item. Okay, 1 inch. 1 inch instrument. Okay. I think Bitcoin is going to drop down. Right now we are 8 minutes until 50. Oh, yeah, this 50 minutes. We got 23 minutes until 1 hourly close, and we got 23 minutes until 4 hourly close. So I think in 23 minutes something is going to happen. How much are we up right now? 35. 12 bucks. 12 bucks. If you can get about 28 bucks today, I'm going to be happy because that's a new world record. But so far not so good. I don't think I want to go above the line again though. I don't think I want to go above the short entry again. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to go above my short entry, so we can already put the stop loss up here and take the take the loss and fees. Depends on how much it pumps. But that is not a thing I want to do. So if it goes up there again to 39.18, I'm gonna market sell. I don't think right now we are so much down right now that I don't think you should come up right now. It's back below 10-20 moving average over here. But low, higher low. Still waiting for Bitcoin breakdown. 20 minutes left. Bitcoin still pushing down. 5 minutes up here. Still pushing down. Because it's gonna be a good trade if you can actually manage to break down below the blue box. If you can manage to break down below the blue box, I think it's gonna be a good trade. On the other hand, worst case scenario right now, I mean, worst case scenario is this move towards upside, and because I haven't put stop loss, So, you know, I closed up here at the top, up here, something like that, right? Something like crazy like that. You know, 1.3% up, like we lose 13%, 13, 14% or something like that. That's like the worst case scenario. Bad scenario is it goes up over here and then we lose the fees. And the best case scenario is this breaks down and we take profits, you know, above 28 bucks. Those three scenarios right now. 22 seconds, the close below 10-20 moving average over here. Wow, see? It's trying to hold. Wow, that was a big recovery. Still inside the channel. I'm gonna keep my, you know, hand on the trigger. "52 seconds. Can get just wicked out though. "14, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close below. If somebody is watching my stream and, you know, trying to stop hunt me, good luck. Because if we exit up here, if we exit on our entry point and we just lose the fees and it continues going higher, then we can catch another short. Bitcoin still has 18 minutes left. Dancing full bounce crazy. I see why you are sweating in a trade low. Unfortunately, I mean, I cannot do like, you know, only 2% of my account or 5% like other people are like, we are never gonna reach 1 million with 2% of our account, right? We gotta do 100%, 10x to pump the account. I mean, there is no other way. There is no other way. Because the less trades we have to do, like if I could do 100x with one trade and it goes up, you know, 1000% or something like that, that would be even better. But you know, that's very hard. So some kind of middle ground, not too low leverage, not too high leverage. But you know, once the account gets decent size, we might, you know, instead of doing 100%, we're gonna change to 50% or, you know, 60% of the count, just in case if something bad should happen, we have some money to continue the, you know, trading. But you know, that's a long way in the future. Like I think we gotta get above 10k, 20, 30, 40, maybe 50k. If we get a 50k, we're gonna start using maybe 50% of the account. Bitcoin, 17 minutes left. Wow, the minutes are not going fast enough. 5 minute close, 1 minute over here. Closing below, doji down there, holding the support level. I just don't want to lose this right now though. Entry was okay, it wasn't all the way up top, but it was okay. And I really don't want to lose this right now because Bitcoin is so close to dropping the way I see it. And I think it's gonna happen in the next 16 minutes. So the reason I'm looking at over here and not on the chart is because if something bad should happen, then I can click this button over here. Market sell or market buy. And you know, close the position. Finger on the trigger. As long as we don't lose the trade, I'm good. And we've been streaming right now for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so you know, it's getting there. And the longer you watch the charts, the more tired you get. So, I mean, when we started the stream, I was very, you know, energetic. But right now I'm getting a little bit, you know, loose. So, see up here. Still haven't broken down. Still haven't broken down. Let me see 5 minutes time from up here. But this is below the 10-20 moving average. So the more stuff it breaks on the downside. Right now it's holding this support level up here, trying to break down over here. So this is the next major level over here. You can see up here when it did this move, it went up. Right now trying to break that again towards the downside over here. See this line up here on the dollar. See how it's holding that level of support over here right now. It is on 5 minutes, you know, support level, but whatever, right? But I think if you can in the next 5 minutes break that like this over here, I mean, we have been down, but if you can close below this line, this is next line. So first level of support was 10-20 moving average. Right now it's over here, and then it's the blue box, and this is the channel, right? And once everything is broken, I think we're good, if that happens, right? But we cannot allow ourselves to get complacent. Because it's still just, you know, ranging over here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, it can definitely go up again, right? It can definitely go up again, because Bitcoin on this 4-hour time frame, right? Agree with the YOLO attitude, but that's how we create something from nothing. Stop loss would be the best option to check right now, at least in the break-even. But, you know, I'm sitting with the finger on the trigger, like, you know. And we are not playing with $8,000 like Danny, you know, we just playing with, you know, 300 bucks. So we good so far. And these candles up here on the 1 minute time frame looks a little bit bearish as well. Still 2 minutes and 50 on the 5 minute time frame over here. Still needs to break down, but it's slowly getting, you know, worse and worse, so it's good. And Bitcoin is slowly breaking up. Bitcoin is right now at support level and it's still going down. It's coming very, very close to the 4-hourly close in 13 minutes. And this is a good chance to break down. So I don't know, I think 10% is okay as well. I mean, we've been taking 10% profits for a while now. And see, it can easily go up to my stop, my entry, and then we have to, you know, we have to press the market buy button. Bitcoin dumped big time right now. I don't know if you can see it, but Bitcoin had a big dump. See, huge dump. I don't know if this is enough though. I mean, it is below these levels over here, but the problem is, the big problem right now is that 1 inch didn't dump. 1 inch didn't dump, and that shows strength. And I'm thinking, but if you look at Bitcoin over here on the bigger time frame, 1 hour time frame, it is breaking down. Like, it's already picking up liquidity. I mean, it already picked up a whole bunch of stuff. But still not in the blue zone over here. 4-hourly time frame still pushing down. 11 minutes left. Let's watch this on 1 minute time frame over here. See, this is holding this blue box support level as a champ. Just coming back to these moving averages. Bitcoin 351. Bitcoin dominance is dropping. Yeah. 33 seconds on the 5-minute time frame above, 10-20 moving average over here. I don't think I want to get picked out. Bullish candle. It's gonna be bullish engulfing. Pushing back down below the moving averages. 5 seconds left. 2 more 5 is below 10 moving averages. Didn't close above both of them. On 1 minute it did. Bitcoin recovering a little bit, so this recovery can actually... Christ. PNL, $4, 4.8 bucks. We got 10 minutes until 4-hourly close. Unfortunately, that's life. And I think, you know, regardless whether we lost or not, I am happy with my decision to close the trade. Regardless. Even if it dumps down like 20% right now, I'm happy with closing the trade. Because I did the right thing. Okay, volatility is speaking up because Bitcoin is coming very close to the 1-hourly and 4-hourly close. Let's keep it there. Simpsons pattern and ups and downs until the dump happens. I need a 5-minute break. You're gonna see what we're gonna do after that. We shorted, and we are out of the short right now because it wicked us out. That said, we lost only $4. So money left, you know, we still got 307 bucks. You see up here, shorted over here, bought up here at the top, lost the fees. We can look at a 1 second time frame over here, maybe. No, they don't have anything more than 1 second. No, just 1 second. They don't even 5 seconds or something like that. But I was thinking a little bit, guys. I was thinking Bitcoin already did the move that we thought it's gonna do. Went below the over here, picked up liquidity, and right now it's pumping back. I think we're gonna wait after the 4-hour close in 3 minutes, see another move down, and then pick up that move towards upside. That is the only play right now. Like over here, this actually looks very good if it pulls back. This is Tezos. Very close to the, look at Cardano going, look at Cardano going, man. Wait for 4-hour close. What kind of leverage are you? 10x every single time. I was not sure if he's still playing. That was like, yeah, that was a live show. Sorry, I'm not giving calls or anything like that. You know, I'm trading for me. I do my money, you do your money, not financial advice. See, Bitcoin is recovering big time over here right now, and 1 inch up here is still not dropping down. So there is no way we can actually, short the move right now. 10x, yeah. Plus I gotta get up every 9 minutes and walk the floor to make sure the emails are okay. So I missed some things he was talking about. It's okay. Okay, looks to me like it's gonna short, but I don't have much wood. Now we had a short. It was pretty much, you know, played out, and you know, we closed it. We closed the short on the open, so you know, we lost only $5, which is fine. Which is totally fine. Totally fine. Regardless how this looks, this is actually breaking up. Cardano already going. There we go. We got a 4-hourly close, which doesn't look that good, but right now it goes up a little bit and then it goes down maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Up, down, up, down. 1 hourly did close below the sports level, picked up liquidity down here. Losing 5 beats losing 50. Yeah. The most important is, you know, we got money for next day. That's the most important part. Always have money for the next day, because tomorrow might be better. 1 hourly close, managed to close above up here. This is actually going up. I mean, the chart looks strong. Like every single move that I thought is gonna break down, it didn't break down. Every single time I thought it's gonna break down, it didn't break down. The chart just looks strong. But over here actually close below, down here. Bitcoin is pushing up towards downside again. So now the 4-hourly dump comes now, I think. Ethereum getting rejected up here at the top. Cardano up here pushing back down again on this move. I think we can short Cardano just down to the moving averages at least. No, 4 hourly just doing the wick thing. Sure, 1 inch now. Nah. You know, the problem is that we've been streaming for so long, almost 2.5 hours, and we already did a trade, and you know, all my energy is out of me right now. So I'm very worried that I might actually do a bad trade if I enter it right now. Because this over here is only creating this 4-hourly week right now. I think it's, you know, within the next 4 hours, everything is gonna go up, I think. See up here, even this trade up here. That's it for me, because I thought I wanted short up here and it goes up here again. And I don't think we should short. I'm telling you, I don't think we should short right now, because Bitcoin did the move. The idea was Bitcoin goes down below this level over here, below this level, picks up the liquidity and goes up. So liquidity picked up, it goes up. Right now pull back a little bit because 4-hourly time frame. I think it's gonna go up, guys. So you know, cannot you see up here. So I don't want to do any more trading today, unfortunately. Couple of reasons. Number one, I don't want to revenge trade, because we've been waiting for so long for the trade, and then, you know, didn't work out. We still got money for the next day. You know, we did okay. I think the best part right now for today, I mean, that I'm happy about, is that I closed the position, right? So over here we closed it, you know, we opened over here, we closed up here, we lost $5. I think that's the best part of the day. Even I'm telling you again, even if it goes down another 10%, 20%, even if we're right on direction, I really don't care, because we didn't lose money, and I consider that a win in my book. You know, I'm a little bit unsure what's gonna do now, and you know, we need to analyze more, look at the time frames and stuff like that. Over here it gets, it looks like it's getting a little bit rejected like this, so it looks like it wants to dump. I don't know. But you know, there is, like Captain Kirk says, you always have tomorrow. We got money for tomorrow and everything is good, guys. Looks buttoned. Jeffrey says seems I mean, it might work out, right? But like it fails to break every single time. Like it can. I mean, I think if it breaks down, it's gonna go heavily. But you know, this support over here has been holding for a while right now, and I think Bitcoin is about to, you know, go up. I'm a little bit unsure about it, but you know, it's already picking up over here, as you can see, a little bit, creating this, you know, it already created this 4-hourly week on the downside, so it doesn't have to go down. It can go down, but doesn't have to go down. So I don't want to analyze it too much anymore. I'm pretty much done with the trade for today. Yeah, market trading. Love. There we go, guys. Come back tomorrow. Remember to join our Telegram group, guys, and you know, post your wins and losses, so we can be happy for you or sad for you. And you know, I'll see you around, guys. I'll see you around. I'm gonna go do something else. See, when it's holding this moving average, like it's not dumping, and Bitcoin is doing well as well. It picked up liquidity. You see up here on this move towards downside, look at the volume up here. The liquidity is definitely picked up, because I told you, like over here there was so much what am I gonna say, so much bullishness over here, that it had to go down to pick up the liquidity, and right now it can go up. So I'm a little bit unsure what it's, you know, and if this breaks towards the upside, like it's gonna go really fast. Like we said in the early stream, like these 3 lines up here, those might be the next short. Another idea was waiting for the bottom down and then buy something at the bottom, but you know, we are kind of late on that, because this went down and our coin didn't. 288 to 31, beer is growing a little bit. Oh, that was all time. Thanks, see you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. It's probably definitely gonna hit 62.9. A little bit unsure about that. A little bit unsure. Right over here it hit 64, almost on the dollar. Like over here on the bottom was 64, and right now it's bouncing. It's bouncing, guys. It's bouncing a little bit. I think by the end of the 4-hourly, you know, it might be a lot higher. So there is that. Hit the like button on the way out, subscribe, put notifications on, and all of that shebang, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 9. We still got, you know, money left in the account, so it's all good. By the way, we have to do the same thing we do every day. Day 8, 18.6, 1 inch short, 10x, 312, and right now we are at 307. 307, and that's a minus $5, minus $5. It's not bad, it's not bad, it's okay. We'll survive. Much love. Captain, come back tomorrow as well. Later's the mood. Thanks for stopping by. Arrivederci, guys. Arrivederci.